Warning: the following video contains explicit language which may be offensive to some viewers or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only.
Hello and welcome to this video. I hope everyone's doing good. I hope everyone's enjoying life. Just a reminder before we get into this that on weekends, Saturday and Sunday, I upload an entire episode of, or breakdown episode of listening to of Welcome to Night Vale. I've got 4 up right now. This coming up weekend should be 5 and 6. So, bring in the new month. Bring in September 2024 with some Welcome to Night Vale. And have fun with it. Now that I've got all that said and out of the way, let's get back into the black tapes. Season 1, Episode 5. The Devil You Know.
Watchful. Your adversary, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion.
Oh yeah, we're doing the interesting people. We'll use that word, interesting. I like that word.
Seeking someone to devour.
Okay, I'm probably gonna leave now.
Yeah, that's probably a good, it's probably a good place.
You're making a mistake.
I was wondering, how did you get that message onto my phone?
Are you just crazy? Crazy hacker type, or what's up with this?
Were you in the restaurant, or did you do it remotely?
What message?
I played him the message. He claims he had nothing to do with it, and I believe him. I told Strand about Mr. Court.
Braden Court is a fundamentalist nut job.
Yes, I think I have to go with Strand on this one here.
Coralie was never his girlfriend.
He claims fiancé.
She had an indiscretion one night. In the end, she had to get a restraining order.
Ooh, restraining orders, that's never good.
After reporting Coralie missing, is it true that you disappeared for 5 days?
Yes.
Is it okay if I ask why?
Yeah, you should probably be really, careful where you go here.
I was looking for my wife.
Well, wasn't that up to the police?
They didn't know Coralie.
You felt like you had insight they didn't?
They put out an all-points bulletin and asked around, but everything...
Yeah, APBs. Cops are going to do, in my experience, are going to do as much to look like they're doing as much as possible. But, it is what it is. They've got other things they've got to do, too. They've got, speeding tickets to write, and people to pull over and stuff like that. They've got a lot of stuff to do.
They did was half-hearted at best.
What makes you say that?
Because they thought it was me.
Though, in all fairness to law enforcement, the spouse should always be the first suspect. Clear the spouse, then the children, then, move on. That's just common sense.
It's alright. I have to get to a meeting.
And that brings us back to the exorcism of Jessica Weldon.
Yeah, that's just kind of creepy, scary.
What just happened was... okay.
Kind of weird.
That little girl, on her back on the bed, for 1 full second, lifted those huge men off their feet. They're using all their weight to hold her down. She does this a few more times.
That's interesting. That would be interesting. What would be interesting to do is do a live action The Black Tapes. That would be interesting. Keep as close to the source material as you can, because when you go from an audio to a visual, it is a little bit easier, I would think. I don't know, not trained, and if there's people out there that know more about this process than I do, please enlighten me in the comments below. But it seems to me that going from an audio format to a visual format would be a little bit easier than going from a written to a visual. I don't know, like I said, I could be wrong, but it just, this I think would be, and do it in a X-File-esque type setup, film and location in Seattle. I think that would be awesome. Yeah, it's just that this particular section just made me go, oh, this would be great live action.
This can't be real. There's no way.
Keep watching.
Yeah, yeah. When someone tells you, just keep watching, there's something around the corner.
Oh my God.
I mean, mind you, Strand is supposed to be the skeptic at this point.
The Gregory is gone. The girl is safe.
Holy sh**.
Yeah, I love it when they do that, when they do the beeps or the blacking out or the, to me that just has this sense of, it just makes it more real, more authentic.
That was crazy.
Pretty convincing stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
But now how do you go and debunk it?
So, okay. That happened. The lifting up the men stuff was crazy, and the way the girl looked at them. But the really scary part were the sounds, the howls coming out of the girl. They didn't seem human. This wasn't like those online exorcisms. At all.
Yeah, like I said, this would be interesting to do in live action. I can see it in my head. The way you plan it out. The way you'd plan it out. Hold on, I'm gonna clear my throat. Okay. I hope we're back. Sorry about damn. Sinuses, it's that type of year. We've been getting a lot of rain, and we got mold and all kinds of goofy stuff in the air, which is weird for late August, early September, or late August, getting ready to go in September in East Texas. But as I was saying before I had to pause the video, was this this would make really cool for a live action. Like I said, I can see it in the noggin here. The Play-Doh between the ears is kind of got it how things look. It should be interesting. I wonder if they've thought about it.
Those sounds. I've never heard anything like it. Okay, so I'm guessing they added those sounds in post-production, along with the special effects involving the bed. It was pretty well done.
Those sounds are coming from the girl.
Wait a minute, Strand, you're supposed to be our skeptic here. Come on.
No way. Someone could easily do all that stuff with a computer. I could pull that off. Easily. An hour in the edit suite.
It was.
You could probably do it in a project, a thing, like, I forgot the name of the video editing software I use. DaVinci Resolve, Caden Live. There's just a ton of editing programs that you could probably do that in, and so yeah, that's interesting. Now our believer is playing skeptic, and our skeptic is kind of playing believer right here. We'll see what's going on.
On a computer.
I'm surprised to hear you say that. Have we switched roles here? Come on, there's no way that was real.
Yeah, that's, you know, that's what I've been thinking the last couple minutes about the role switching.
I'm not saying it was real. It just wasn't manipulated by a computer after the fact.
How can you be so sure?
Practical effects. The original Exorcist movie was all practical effects. Had to be done, and we didn't have camera, so, you know, it is, you know, you've got to think, you know, those of us that are old enough to remember practical effects.
I was the one recording.
You were there?
I was behind the camera, about 7 or 8 feet from the bed.
That is interesting.
Okay, that's surprising. The tape was...
Pretty convincing, I know, believe me. Had I known they were going to stage such an elaborate presentation, I would have set up additional equipment and microphones around the house.
There we go. Practical effects. Practical effects. And we'll go ahead and call this here. So I hope everyone's having fun. Just a reminder to check out the Welcome to Night Vale on the weekends. I hope everyone's doing well. And remember, be a good human. Be good to other humans. Peace.
Hey, it's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?